The Boston Celtics, a team nobody thought can even make it into the NBA Finals, took Game 1 against the Western Conference champion, the Golden State Warriors. From being below 500 to climbing all the way up to the second seed in the Eastern Conference, and from sweeping the Kevin Durant-led Brooklyn Nets to eliminating the Bucks and the Heat, this Boston franchise keeps surprising everybody. After Game 1, I can see some Warriors fans begin to panic because for the first time in the NBA playoffs, the Golden State Warriors lost in San Francisco. This Boston team completely told the league Golden State Warriors' biggest weakness. With that being said, let's do the intro and figure this out.
Hi. I'm on my match in the dark. 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 I'm on my match in the
Yo, what's up guys, Jason's here back with another video. If it's your first time watching, I make NBA content and cover every single team in the league. If you want the latest news and rumors about your team, don't forget to smack the like and subscribe button because you do not want to miss any of my future upload. Let's start the video by talking about what the Golden State Warriors did great in this game. And the answer is shutting down Jason Tatum. This year in the NBA playoffs, Tatum is able to average 26.2 points, 6.6 rebounds, 6.3 assists, and 1.2 steals while shooting nearly 37% behind the arc. Game 1 against Golden State, Tatum only had 12 points, 5 rebounds, but 13 assists. And if you ask me, it is these 13 assists that killed the Warriors, and we'll break that down in a bit. Looking at the box score here, Steph Curry had 34 points, 5 boards and 5 assists, so no problem there at all. Andrew Wiggins had 20 points with 5 boards, which I'm really happy with for the Warriors fans because this is exactly what you need from Wiggins. Andre Iguodala had 7 points and 3 rebounds with only 12 minutes of playing time, but then the problem comes. As of right now, Klay Thompson is nowhere close to what a $40 million player looked like. This game with nearly 40 minutes of playing time, Klay had 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. You can argue that when Klay's on fire, nobody can stop him. That is very true, but I would rather have somebody that can give me an average 22 points per night consistently instead of 36 points one night and then 15 points the other. To be honest, Klay's inconsistency is really hurting the Warriors sometimes. Okay, going back for a little bit. I was saying early on that Tatum had 12 points, 5 rebounds, but 13 assists. There are many factors that can affect the game, but one of the biggest ones that led to the Warriors Game 1 loss is these 13 assists. Looking at the Celtics box score, Al Horford had 26 points. Jaylen Brown, 24 points. Derek White, 21 points. If the Warriors keep playing like this, there's no chance they can beat the Celtics. What the Warriors should be doing is like what they did with Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks. Shut down guys around Jason Tatum and accept the fact that he'll probably score 30 or 40 points on you. What makes this Celtics roster so dangerous is that everybody can shoot threes except maybe Robert Williams. Now, before the series even began, the general public was saying that Warriors' best offense is about to face Boston's best defense. But the script of this Game 1 is a little bit different. Golden State made 19 3-pointers out of 45 attempts, which is normal, but Boston made 21 shots out of 41 attempts, which is a crazy 51.2% behind the arc. In the past, whenever a team tries to play against the Warriors on offense, anybody could pass them. But this Boston Celtics team did this Game 1. Most importantly, they took the win in San Francisco, and that is the first home game loss for Golden State. Okay, with this all being said, let's talk about the weakness I was saying at the beginning of this video, so pay attention here. Warriors established complete control of the game after the third quarter. They had a biggest lead of 15 points and ended the third quarter with a 10-point lead. However, the game had a complete turnaround in the fourth quarter. The Boston Celtics outscored the Golden State Warriors by 24 points. I repeat, the Boston Celtics outscored the Warriors by 24 points, 40-16 to be exact. This to me is absolutely concerning for the Golden State Warriors. The lack of discipline after a big lead is killing the team. We've seen this so many times in the season for Golden State, no matter if it is during the regular season or in the playoffs. I don't know if you guys noticed, but whenever Golden State has the big lead, shot selection starts to become horrible, more turnovers are being produced, and the entire team's defensive presence becomes weaker. Now, Boston Celtics are not just a mediocre team. They are a bunch of hungry young men that beat Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets, Giannis and the Bucks, and Jimmy Butler and the Heat. If Steve Kerr can't make proper adjustment today in Game 2 and let Boston take another win, I can see the Boston take this series in 5 games. For you Warriors fans, I wouldn't panic that much at this point. Steve Kerr is an individual that came back from a 1-3 deficit against the Thunders, and with his decades of experience, I believe the Warriors can pull Game 2 off. However, the lack of discipline is a big problem the Warriors have to address if they want to win the chip this year against a well-trained and disciplined defensive unit in Boston Celtics. Alright guys, that's all we got for today's video. Let me know in the comment section, who do you think will take Game 2, Golden State or Boston? If you guys enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.